it's weird, right? Because I've been like, as the OG anime YouTuber, it's so weird seeing anime content on YouTube nowadays. And this is just me thinking out loud, but do people even want to see as much like anime content as much anymore? And because I feel like it's been really weird seeing anime content on YouTube in 2020, where it feels like anime content doesn't even perform that amazingly anymore compared to doing like anime themed content, as opposed to I am going to make content on a certain show.
It's otaku content now.
That
does best.
After listening to this conversation from the Trash Taste Boys, and as an anime-focused YouTuber myself, I began to think more about the general landscape of anime content on YouTube and how it has evolved into what it has become today. The Trash Taste trio of Giguk the Anime Man and CDog VA, also known as Gart, Joey and Connor respectively, are three of the most popular YouTubers in the anime and otaku culture sphere, whose content have undergone noticeable transformations over the course of time. I want to use them and Trash Taste as an example to discuss if anime content has declined in interest, and is there a future for anime content on YouTube? First, let's define what the hell anime content actually is. Well, content that covers anime. Okay, but there's more to it than that. There is certainly a wider anime community-based sphere that certainly has more variety than simply talking about certain anime, whether it's VTubing or abridging, or talking about manga, light novels, or visual novels. While Gart has certainly kept his content firmly based on anime and manga, discussing about seasonal or trending anime, but has also dabbled in abridging in the past and covered topics in the wider anime sphere. Meanwhile, Joey and Connor have seen the most drastic changes to their content from what made them popular on YouTube. Joey started making random anime discussion videos along with some gameplay walkthroughs, but now rarely makes videos with him discussing specific anime, preferring now to discuss underappreciated manga series, or making vlogs in Japan about the culture, or watching IRL hentai. Lastly, we have Connor. Whether Connor could be classed as an anituber as sorts has even been discussed by the Trash Taste Boys, since he has largely avoided making content discussing specific anime. Connor began his YouTube journey mimicking Sebastian, a character from the anime Black Butler, and making fun videos revolving around that, bringing an army of wild yaoi fans to his doorstep, which later became the JoJo fandom. Later, he would make a variety of videos related to voice acting, and then transitioning into making quirky Japanese culture vlogs. And the three of them collaborated together with the assistance from Geeks Plus to form Trash Taste, which they initially planned as an anime-themed podcast, but Connor suggested they make the podcast more about themselves, with the option available to talk about anime when needed. Hence why they often joke whether Trash Taste is an anime podcast or not. But if you watch the clip from the beginning of this video, aligned with how the Trash Taste Boys have evolved their content, why have they distanced themselves more from anime content with the exception of Gaunt? Well, I certainly don't think anime content is unviable on YouTube, just that it isn't what it once was. While reviewing anime or making analytical videos can still garner a decent amount of views depending on the channel, for the most part, anime episode or manga chapter reviews just don't do as well on YouTube as they did back when Funever World or Chibi Reviews were talking about episodes or chapters every week in their prime, which was what grew their channels to such a huge size. Now smaller reviewing channels that just start out are going to struggle to get any sort of traction from reviewing the next episode of Attack on Titan that at least 1,000 other YouTubers are also doing. I don't necessarily see this as a bad thing either. I just think it means that YouTube is trying to make content creators think outside the box in order to make something unique that might get attention. While I myself have dabbled in the occasional review or analytical content, it helps that I cover a franchise that gets little to no attention on YouTube, and I truly think appealing to the cult following of the Toaru fandom has allowed me to get to where I am today. Connor makes a good point that it's the wider otaku culture that is the trend that the algorithm likes the most, and what better place to make videos about that than Japan, much like Abroad in Japan's content, just with a different style and approach. While Abroad in Japan doesn't make specifically otaku-centered content, his His travel vlogs appeal to a much wider audience than anime content would, since you don't really need to have an interest in Japan to find value and entertainment from Chris's content. Meanwhile, if he was just talking about a specific anime for an entire video, you'd pretty much have to have an interest in that to enjoy it. Actually, never mind, I just want to see Chris review some moe shit anime like Lucky Star. Kawaii desu ne. By covering otaku content, it appeals to a wider audience than anime content would. Even Gaunt has delved in these IRL Japan vlogs on occasion, despite being different from his regular content. I think Trash Taste has also massively helped in the fact that viewers began to warm up to the personalities of the Trash Taste boys. Not that their existing fans didn't warm up to their personalities. Obviously, people like their personalities to begin with, but I feel like Trash Taste elevated that to a whole bigger audience than they did previously. As now we can just watch them talk about anything or do anything, which PewDiePie and Critical are also now known for, and they're two of the biggest YouTubers of all time right now. The Trash Taste trio are now known so well for their personalities that it overshadows whatever the theme of their videos happen to be. But it is not just simply a change in the YouTube algorithm that has caused the shift in direction towards vlogging quirky things in Japan, it is also a matter of enjoyment, as Joey says.
Serious question, do you still watch anime? Yes, I do. I just don't make videos about it anymore. See, I love how you're all saying copium, but it's like... I mean, why would I lie about that? I literally just don't make videos on it anymore because it's like, I don't know. It's getting fucking boring talking about anime.
Joey still enjoys anime, even if he doesn't watch it as much as he used to. I think he's burnt out from making videos about it when there's only so much he can say.
There's only so many, like, anime, like, fully dedicated to anime videos you can make before you start to be like, alright, this is kind of getting boring to make. This is getting, like, mad boring to make. And for a lot of people, it gets mad boring to watch. You know, do you really want to see another fucking 15-minute video of me talking about an anime? And I know, because the last video I made, where I exclusively talked about an anime, no one fucking watched it. So, a lot of people will say, yeah, we want to see you make videos on anime. But the truth of the matter is, they don't get views anymore. Doing Gone Dirty? No, I'm not. I'm not doing Gone Dirty, because I'm talking about my series. So what do you... Like, no, don't make that, like, chat, don't make this about other people's content, please. Please, don't make this about other people's... Like, don't bring other people's content into this, okay? Like, that's incredibly... I'm not okay with that. You can say shit about my content, but don't bring other people's fucking content into this shit, okay? That's just, like, that's just rude, to be honest with you. What Gaunt does, like the seasons in a nutshell videos, I couldn't make those videos. Right? I can't make those videos. But Gaunt can easily make a What Will I Be Watching? Anyone can. Gaunt in a nutshell series is paced incredibly well. It is edited incredibly well. It is written incredibly well. It's very, very funny. I can't make Gaunt's videos.
He's not like Gaunt, who can consistently make seasonal anime entertaining due to his delivery, humor, and clever writing, and that's completely fine because everyone has a different style. Gaunt proves that anime content can still garner a lot of views, but very few AniTubers can match him when it comes to making content exclusively about anime, which is a testament to his talent as a content creator. Therefore, I don't think anime content is necessarily dead or dying on YouTube. I mean, anime is more popular than it's ever been, and there are way more AniTubers with larger channels than ever before. However, to get to the same level as the Trash Taste boys, there aren't really many, if any, AniTuber channels anymore that get the same viewer figures and have millions of subs like they do, since plenty of AniTuber channels have just stopped getting the views they used to in their prime. You could say, as a result, this has caused a decline in big AniTubers, but back then, they had a fraction of the audience that the Trash Taste boys have at the moment. The audience has never been as big as it has been now. But honestly, it makes me think there is a chance for more channels to one day get to the level of the Trash Taste Boys if their strategy is right. Because if you look outside the anime sphere of YouTube and look out into the other niches that you find like tech, beauty, or whatever, there are so many more channels with millions of subscribers than ever before. So it makes you think that as long as anime retains its popularity and perhaps grows, that more AniTubers will be able to get to the same subscriber level one day as the big three. But the ultimate obstacle is having a unique idea or presence to be able to get that far, which allows you to grow on YouTube. It's just a double-edged sword at the moment to try and grow as an AniTuber, since back when the Trash Taste Boys started, there was less competition. But on the other hand, the anime community on YouTube is larger than ever before. Of course, I believe you should make content about whatever you enjoy, otherwise you are just going to burn out so quickly as a YouTuber if you have to make videos every week or more that you have no interest in. So I highly respect the Trash Taste Boys for taking the risk to change their content, as if the risk didn't pay off, it might have caused their channels to decline too. On the surface level, it may seem like anime content might be falling out of favor with YouTubers on the top of the AniTube hierarchy. However, I am still convinced that the future of anime content on YouTube is bright. While I have gained a small following from talking about an underrepresented anime franchise on YouTube, I am also interested to evolve my content over the course of time to see what the future holds. And that doesn't necessarily mean copying bigger channels, as if you've learnt anything from the Trash Taste Boys, is to enjoy what you create and have a unique voice, even if it doesn't involve talking about Chinese cartoons. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all this. Is anime content declining on YouTube or not? And do you think more anime YouTubers will be able to get that big in the future? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.